Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with NCAA 13, and we have got a rivalry game here. Actually, the last game of the regular season for Nebraska here as we're going up against Iowa. Now, we are number 2 in the nation here. Iowa is ranked 20, so this isn't going to be a walk in the park. Anytime you got a rivalry game, too, you always have to worry about what team you're going to be going up against, because it seems like even when I'm playing against rivals who are just terrible, Iowa's not that by any means here, but sometimes those games end up being a lot closer than they should here. So, do have a lot of cause for concern in this game. In real life, it wasn't a pretty game at all. Pretty low scoring. Nebraska did not play the best. Iowa, you got to give them a lot of credit, too, for the way that they played here, knowing just kind of what was on the line, bringing their all, everything like that. Nebraska did come away with the win here, but we'll see if we can repeat that here in this game. Taylor Martinez starting off here with a pretty deep pass here. Get the reception and get pretty far downfield. So what a great way to be able to open up the game here. And then next play, another decent pass. So we're moving the ball very quickly and very efficiently at the beginning of the game here with the passes. Rex Burkhead, though, picking up about 15 yards on that, too. So everything is working right now. Hopefully at the end of this game here, we'll be able to get Rex Burkhead back on the top of the Heisman list. He's second right now. But heck, if we keep doing this, he'll be up there easily. Touchdown very early on in the game. Gosh, that was a great drive. I'm not going to lie. Man, that was so nice to be able to have that. All right, so 7-0 here now. Iowa trying to see if they can answer. Only picking up 1 yard here on the ground with that one. So with Iowa and with Vandenberg, always got to be careful about what they're going to do. That one gets swatted away. So what I mean is it's going to be hard calling plays here with trying to, decide, are they going to be running? Are they going to be passing? It really could be anything. So defensively, I got a lot to worry about. All right, Rex Burkhead actually in the Wildcat formation here. Was going to pass with him. Wow, great catch. All right, got to take a look at this again. I normally don't do the replays here, but that one was pretty cool. Just Taylor Martinez rolling out to the right, getting the pass, sweet dive. You really don't see that too often, or at least I don't see it that often here where my wide receiver will dive like that. There we go. Bell getting the first down. So we're still moving the ball pretty well here. 3:30 left in the first quarter. Burkhead picking up 4. Now we're going to go and try another running play, see if we can get some more yards out of Burkhead. Gets the first down and a few more yards. So 2nd and 9, you can see 8 people in the box, so I'm not going to be running right there. Get it to Bell, picks up 9. That'll work. All right, 3rd and 1, we'll give it back to Burkhead here, who easily gets the first down. So still moving the ball very, very well against Iowa. Now we're going to go kind of to the outside here. Doesn't work, lose 1 yard. So let's just go back to the pass here, see what we can do on 3rd and 9. Oh, I was so lucky that one did not get intercepted. Oh, that was not the best play call on my part. So I'm going to have to go ahead and settle for a field goal. So 10-0 here with 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Great, great first quarter for us here. Been able to shut out Iowa. Be able to get some good drives going. Man, I'm liking this. This feels a lot better than some of the games that I've been playing previously here with Nebraska, especially that Penn State game. Not what I was expecting. Davis, though, getting the catch in the first down. So Iowa starting to move the ball here pretty well. Play action pass going deep. That one gets caught by Davis. Wow, I know who I need to watch out for then from a receiver standpoint. Vandenberg's just rocking it. All right, now getting 7 yards on the ground. So it seems like that Iowa's having the kind of drive that I was just a little bit ago. There's the first down. So 2nd and goal here after an incomplete pass. Vandenberg getting a lot of time back in the pocket here. Going around everybody and gets it to Davis. So all the big plays have been to him. That touchdown now only puts me ahead by 3. I was kind of worried here that they were going to break that record against me, but apparently he's already broken it. So that was 30. The record was 27. Not getting anything done with the attempt at the option. I'm not even going to say that I did the option right there because that was pretty weak. Burkhead, though, saving me. 1st and 10. Expect some good yards on the ground, and And receiving yards out of Burkhead here in this game. 2nd and 5 now for the Cornhuskers. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left here. Burkhead not able to get to the first down marker here. But it's 3rd and 1, so I'm going to go ahead and just give it to my fullback, who is able to punch it across. No problem. Kind of like it here that you've got the reliability of a fullback here. 2nd and 3 now for us here. Going to try, see if I can do a little slants play. Wow, Burkhead making the catch. Was not pretty, but I'm surprised we got it. And there we go with the fullback again. Fighting, getting the first down. Just barely getting across the marker, too. But that's all that matters. All right. Oh, Burkhead's back in now. I was trying to remember if I went ahead and sat him back down or what. But 3rd and 5 here. Getting it to Turner. There we go. Burkhead with the block right at the goal line, too. That's really what enabled that play to take place. See Burkhead up there getting that block. So that is one of the advantages, too, of sending the halfback on the street. Yeah, you kind of got a lead blocker in some situations like that. Works for me. 1 minute left here in the half. And there we go, an interception for us here. So now that we're up 17-7, this could be pretty big for us. Could help us out considerably here. Being able to get some more points on the board. Maybe a quick touchdown. I hope so, because I was the team that ended up receiving the ball at the beginning of the game here. Not what I want. So obviously you can tell I lost the toss. But this is going to make it here so that way, you know, Iowa could get 2 quick scores. But 2nd and 1 here, 30 seconds left. Probably should have done this a little quicker here. But deep pass to Burkhead. Catches that one too. 2nd and 10. We do call timeout after that one here. End up getting sacked. Wow. Of all the times to get sacked, it had to be right here. Good thing is, though, I'm still in field goal range. Martinez back, getting it to Burkhead. Ooh, gosh, 2 yards away. But I'm right down the middle of the field here. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that field goal. Going to make it 20-7 here as we go into the half. I don't know why I called timeout on that last one, too. I think I was kind of debating whether or not I should go ahead and kick the field goal or try and go for it. But I'll take the points here. So a 13-point lead is something I'm excited about. Iowa's going to get the ball here to start off the second half. But really offensively, things have been going very smooth for me. The biggest surprise, I think, for me is no turnovers. Not for me, anyway. But defensively, I know I'm struggling a little bit here against Iowa, but Iowa is a good team in this game. So I'm not too surprised here that I've had some problems. On the ground, too, that's been my biggest weakness, which is a surprise because usually I can stop the run with no problem at all. There we go, making them lose 1. I think that might be the first run in the game here where they ended up losing a yard. But this is an important game for me here because if I go ahead and I win this one, I'll be facing Wisconsin in the Big Ten game, Big Ten championship game. And I don't know. Right now, Oklahoma is number 1 in the nation. I think that's going to be an interesting national championship if they can go ahead and end up winning the rest of the games here. Oklahoma, Nebraska. Gosh, that'd be a great national championship just by itself anyway because of the rivalry. Kind of nice to see Oklahoma fans again too. But Vandenberg with the option and making it work here to get the first down. So still not able to stop him here on this drive as they're eating a lot of clock. But that's okay because I'm in the lead so they can go ahead and eat up all the clock that they want. I feel like at this point here. All right, Vandenberg. Oh, that one was incomplete. So what's Iowa going to do? Of course, they're going to have to go for the field goal here at this point. All right, so that's right down the middle here, 20-10. So I still retain a 2-possession lead. So this next drive, I think, is going to be huge for me to see how this plays out. Because if I can get some points on the board, preferably a touchdown, I think as we go into the fourth quarter, I've got this one in the bag. 3 minutes and 7 seconds, though, left here on this one. Burkhead running forward, picking up 7 yards. Up, flag on the play here, but I still go ahead and hand it off to Burkhead, who picks up 4 yards. So I thought it was pretty close to 5, actually. But since it was offsides, I'll take the yard. So, all right. Now that we got that out of the way here, I guess we move ahead 1 more yard. We got Burkhead resting a little bit. Flag on the play here, and that sounds like it's going to be holding. Or it looks like it's going to be holding. Yep. Not a surprise. Holding is one of those calls I just hate to get because there's nothing that I did to cause it. It's just all spontaneous, it feels like. All right. But picking up 7 yards. That's not too bad. 2nd and 11. That's manageable. Definitely manageable here. So Martinez having a lot of time getting it to Burkhead, who gets to midfield with this one. Gosh, Burkhead's been my go-to guy this game for just about everything. Just hasn't been able to complete a pass yet. That's the one thing. I was hoping with that Wildcat formation earlier I'd be able to surprise him with something, but didn't happen. All right, getting it to Cotton now, who gets the first down. So 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. There's Burkhead still fighting, only picking up 3 on that one here. So see if we can finish things off here on the right foot. Heck yes, Burkhead with the first down. Getting just a few extra yards. Taking us to about the 17-yard line here. Now we get up to about the 15-yard line. I didn't even calculate that right. I don't know. But Burkhead now at the 5 or 6. There we go. I feel a little bit better now, but Cotton not able to hold on to it here. 3rd and goal. Got 5 wide receivers in for Taylor Martinez to be able to choose from. Turner making the catch, but gosh, it's only at the 1-yard line. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to risk it here. Getting it to my fullback does not cross the line. Wow. All right, but this really, really puts Iowa back here. So I'm going to be blitzing here. And there they go, picking up just a few yards. 3rd and 8. Now they've got 5 wide receivers in. So I'm going to be playing the pass. And into double coverage, Cooper gets the interception at the 40-yard line. And he's going to run it back to the 10. So I guess this worked out for me when you think about it. Because now I've got it back here. I don't know. I guess I should have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but it's all right. Then I'd have 23 points on the board instead of the 20 that I got right now here. But a big interception for us here, and with great field position. If we do not get a touchdown, I am not going to be happy. All right, but Martinez getting it to Burkhead. So, hey, right on the next play after that one, we go ahead and get the touchdown. So it will be 27-10. Maybe this was the better way to go here because I would have just kicked a field goal earlier. This time I get the touchdown off of it. And really, no harm done here at all from Iowa. I guess the one thing is on the stat sheet, it'll just show I didn't complete a 4th down, but that's it. Or convert on a 4th down, excuse me. All right, Iowa, though, this is a very dangerous point of the game because the computer knows what is on the line here. Being down by 17 points, they know they got to go ahead and get 3 scores. So, hey, there we go. Stafford with the interception. 36-yard line, we're going to get the ball on this one here. So, 2 interceptions, pretty close to each other out of Vandenberg. But I'm going to see if I can go ahead and finish this game out here. Going with the option play over to Burkhead. There we go. Picks up 9 yards. Kind of love that option. All right. So now we try and go with something again here to be able to get the first down. It works. And gives us some more yards. So I'm going to keep handing it off to Burkhead now, who has now over 100 yards rushing on the game. And almost 150 yards receiving, which is pretty awesome. 3rd and 4, though. Going back, got a pass. Oh, my gosh, you had it. That was a first down. So now I have to go ahead and settle for a field goal for sure. 30-7, so this is a 20-point game. Got to score basically 3 touchdowns here in 1 minute and 53 seconds. All right, Vandenberg, let's see your 2-minute drill. This one going deep. Yes, he gets the catch. That was like in quadruple coverage. He still comes down with it. So that's a big boost for Iowa right now. Another interesting catch here. I thought he was out of bounds, but actually I'd take a look at it again, and no, he was in. My bad. I could have gotten the sack right there, but I kind of messed up here. So 4th and 2, Iowa's definitely going to be going for it here. Going to pass again. I was anticipating a run. I was wrong. I'm the one who pays for it. All right, 1st and 10 now here for Iowa. Going to be going into the end zone here. Wide open is Davis. That is the first play of the game that I've gone with a zone. I didn't necessarily mean to on that one. But because of the hurry-up offense, I really had to do something. That formation that I was in, it wasn't going to work with man. So I really paid the price right there. I probably should have gone with it anyway or call a timeout or something. But 30-17 now. They're going to go ahead and kick the onside, and they get it. Of course the computer recovers. If you guys could see, like, statistics of how many times the computer recovers an onside kick versus me, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But that one gets swatted away on 3rd down. So 4th and 10, 56 seconds left in the game. So this is for all the marbles. Vandenberg not getting it to the receiver here, so the ball is mine with 51 seconds left. Now I'm just going to go ahead, do the smart thing, and just let the clock run out. I'm kind of tempted here after the Madden game I played where they kind of ran up the score on me to go ahead and do it right here, but I do the right thing. So we do win this one 30-17 over the Hawkeyes. So Nebraska wins the rivalry game. We also advance to the Big Ten championships, which I'm excited about. Like I said, we're going to be going up against Wisconsin. That's what's going on in real life too here. So kind of nice that the computer got it right here. But I appreciate you guys watching this. I really do. And subscribe if you guys haven't already. In a couple weeks, we're going to have that Big Ten game. So make sure you guys check back in for that one. You guys are phenomenal people. You really are. I wouldn't be doing this here if you guys weren't. So thanks again. And as always,